Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever you're watching this, know that I appreciate you. It is I, Coach J, otherwise known as Juaitan Robinson. And for those who don't know, I am a coach, a mentor, a speaker, a published author, an active blogger and vlogger, a course creator, and now a podcaster. And yeah, I got a whole lot of labels. And in all honesty, the only one that means the most to me is coach. That is the one that means the absolute most to me. And this is why it means the most to me. Because it means that I am walking in my purpose. One of the things that God purposed me to do was to coach other people, assist other people, guide other people. And he did that for me to do it in two ways. I am a spiritual life coach, and I'm also a writing coach. Spiritual life coaching is all about making certain that your spirit man is clear to you, is balanced. You are cognizant of who you are supposed to be in the spirit. You're cognizant of the purpose that God placed in you, so that you can live the life that He ordained you to live. As a writing coach, I do just that. I assist people with writing. I coach them into writing the book that is deep down within them. That is what I do as a writing coach. I could go into more detail, but of course, I don't have time for that right now, because the reason I got on here is to talk about how others pour into you, or can pour into you, without even realizing that that is what they're going to do. I had a sister, well, let's just start here. A few days ago, maybe a week ago at this point, I posted on my personal Facebook page how sad I was because I just was in that moment. I was just sad. And it's okay to be sad. It's really okay to be sad. That's something that we have to get out of our heads, that we're not, it's not okay for us to be sad. It's not okay for us to talk about being sad. It's not okay for us to express that we actually, from time to time, feel down. But I posted on Facebook about how sad I was and felt alone, and actually said that sometimes the coach, the uplifter, the encourager, the transformer, the inspirer needs that very same thing. And I had a few people reach out to me, but really all I wanted them to do was pray. And I made that clear in my post. I really just needed them to pray. So now a week has gone by, and I posted something on my personal LinkedIn page. Just a quote that I found that supposedly the creator of Facebook said. And I posted it on my LinkedIn page, and I had a sister reach out to me. And when I say sister, I don't mean sister as in blood sister. I mean a sister in the spirit. Reach out to me, and she said that that quote touched her, and she was intrigued by what I meant by it, by what I got from it. So I told her what I meant by it. I told her what I got from it. And she was appreciative of me expressing that to her and taking the time to talk with her. But what should have been maybe a 15 to 30 minute call turned into a 2-hour call where all she did was pour into me. All she did was encourage me. All she did was give me some insight. All she did was give me some tips and some tricks and some pointers on what it is that I could do to better my business. And that was not her intent. It was not her intent to do all of that when she called me. It was her intent to just chit chat about this quote and why it was important to me. And then I asked her why it was important to her. But again, this 15 to 30 minute call became a 2-hour call, because she had so much in her that she needed to release to me. And I was so extremely grateful for that. And she gave me some stuff. She sent me some stuff. Like I said, she gave me some pointers. And then she says, and now I'm going to call on you to check on you to make sure that you've done what it is that we've talked about. Now, here's the thing with that. I appreciate that, because that to me qualifies as an accountability partner. Someone that holds you accountable to the things that you say that you're going to do. You've told them what you want to do, and they hold you to the fire for that. That's one of the things that I do for my clients. I hold them to the fire for that, for the things that they say they want to accomplish. But I didn't have one for myself. And I have joined groups, and I have taken courses, and I have done all of these things. I'm getting hot, sorry. Done all of these things that would grant me access to an accountability partner, but one has not come about. So having this conversation with her, and then her saying more than once, I'm going to now start calling you to see if you've done what you're supposed to have done, to hold you accountable, to light the flame, to hold you to the fire, and making certain that you're doing what you're supposed to do. She poured in me so much that by the end of our conversation, we were both exhausted, like both exhausted. And she said some things to me, and some of them were things that I already knew. They were reminders, and I needed that reminder. I needed to know that it was okay for me to do certain things that I was doing. I needed to know that it was okay to resume doing certain things that I had stopped doing, because I had all these other things being fed into me that weren't bringing about the end result that they were supposed to bring about. Have you ever had someone pour into you unexpectedly? They call you to tell you that this is what's going on with them, and they are telling you that you have, fed them, and then they end up feeding you. And I was absolutely grateful for her doing that. It was one of the best conversations that I've had in a very long time. So who's pouring into you? Who are you allowing to pour into you? Where do you turn when you need somebody to pour into you? Do you even let people know that that's what you need? Do you reach out to people and let them know, I need someone to be there for me. I can't be strong for everybody else and lose all of my energy and no one help replenish me. You will kill yourself doing that. So I am grateful that I was able to reach out to people on my personal Facebook page. I'm grateful for the prayers that were said for me. I'm grateful for the people that did actually reach out to me. There weren't very many that did, because like I said that I wanted people just to pray, but I did have one that did reach out to me and reassure me of some things. And then again, this sister reached out to me on something totally different and ended up feeding me more than anyone has in several months. I would even venture to say a year. So I'm grateful for that. Who do you have to pour into you? Find that someone that can pour into you, or accept someone when they are trying to pour into you. Don't just brush it off. Pay attention to what they're saying, how they're saying it, and take the bits and pieces that are relevant to your situation, your circumstances. So with that, peace and blessings. Remember to walk in your purpose and know that I appreciate you.